Hey, Facebook friends and family, good evening. It's Friday evening, 23rd of June, and it's 6:30, and I'm Susan Edwards of the Rock Shop in Paducah, Kentucky. And if you're joining me for the first time on these video logs, I've been hosting the Holy Archangels in our home for the last 4 days. Tomorrow's our last day. And you can hear my puppy in the background. She's guarding the house. And I've just been sort of doing a running commentary on what's going on and some interesting experiences. And if you joined or watched a couple of days ago, you know that Holy Archangel Michael has issued us a 2-day challenge, and your homework is due, about being crystal clear about your intentions. And I've already heard from several of you about that challenge has really spurred you to think about, well, what are my goals and what are my intentions? And that it's made some amazing changes and some amazing insights for you already. So, and as I've said, you don't have to share. If you want to share, you're welcome to do that. But this is for you, not for the world. We had a little bit of interesting trouble this morning getting connected. And I attributed it to some lower energies that were trying to interrupt and maybe stop some of this information from being disseminated. And I found out today that I was probably right. Several months ago, probably a year ago, I had done an exorcism on a property. And the entity that was on that property was very, very... let's just say it wasn't of the light. And I found out today that that house has been sold and the property owner closed on it last night. Okay, so validation that, yeah. So Archangel Michael's caution to us to be safe and to be protected when we're working with the divine or with spirit is very timely. He wanted to go on a little bit further into that message and address it from an example that I kind of use at the store a lot, which is the example of the radio. And I sensed, actually from all of the archangels that I'm hosting, a certain sense of urgency that there's a lot of chaos and a lot of dissonance going on in the world right now. And whether or not you're a sensitive, it's hard not to be affected by it. At the store, I talk about radios, like just plain old radio with a little dial on it. And when you tune into a particular station, if you get to that sweet spot, you can pick up the radio broadcast, right? So let's say you like listening to jazz, and jazz is station 101. So when you tune your radio dial to 101, you're likely to hear jazz. That's the playlist, and so that's pretty much what you're going to listen to. If you don't like jazz, you want to listen to rock and roll, and that's 95.5, then you can't really be angry at 101 for not playing rock and roll, because that's not what they play. So the message from Archangel Michael was, look, especially with social media and the ability that all of us can basically tune into everyone else, kind of literally around the world, whatever we're focusing on, that's the playlist that we can expect. So if, when you did your intentions included things like being whole and happy and healthy and prosperous and living life in peaceful harmony. But if you're tuning into chaos and dissonance and anger and all of those lower emotions and frequencies, then don't be too surprised when you're not living in, happiness and harmony and love, because that's not the playlist at that frequency on your dial. And now, I'm not a Bible scholar, in any way, shape, or form, but I know that God created us in His image. And all of the research that I've done about the human kingdom is that we're the manifestors. And we make stuff. We make cars and TVs and radios and Facebook and tables and chairs. We make things. We manifest things. So we can take ideas, whether they're, I need a table to eat my dinner on, or a divine idea, and we bring it to the world. That's one of the things that humans do. So if you're tuned into the divine and your heart is pure and your intentions are clear, you can manifest divine stuff. Health, happiness, joy, harmony, prosperity for yourself and your family and lots of people around you. If you're not tuned in to that frequency, all you're doing is arguing and complaining and saying ugly things about everybody, then that's not the radio station that you're tuned into. That's not the frequencies that you're downloading. That's not the stuff that you're going to make. That's not the stuff that's going to be attracted to you and to your world and manifested. So it is truly critical that we as an individual and we as humankind start tuning into a much higher frequency, because with the advent of all of the social media and the ability to connect with people literally all over the world nearly instantaneously, if we all dial to the station of joy and happiness, that's what we're going to get. If we all dial to chaos and dissonance and anger and war, I am sorry to say, but that's what we're going to get. So it seemed to be a critical message from the Archangels to get clear. What is it your intentions are? Get clear. What do you want in your life? And get clear about what's coming out of your mouth, what activities you're doing and supporting. And make sure that if you like jazz, you better tune in to the jazz station. And that seemed to be the main reason that the Archangels asked to come and have me do all of these live things. A cautionary tale. As humans, we're very, very powerful. We were made in God's image. We manifest things. We need to be aware of what it is that we are tuning into. So that is kind of the message for this evening. I thought I'd do a couple of readings, as in the past. I don't know who they're for. I have the Angel Oracle cards, and I'm just going to go ahead and do some shuffling. And whoever's in particular need of a message tonight, just send me, a little extra telepathic information here, and I know that I will pull just the perfect card and give you the information that you need. Okay, so this is not one of the angels I'm hosting. This is Archangel Sandalphon, and the message is gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environment. So I would interpret that somebody's having a tough time right now and feeling probably a little beat up, and so don't beat yourself up. Tune into some gentleness. So I hope that helps whoever that message was for. Let me pull another card here. Okay, this is Archangel Raphael, and he is one of the angels that I'm hosting. Angel therapy. Give us your cares and worries to all of the angels, and allow us to take your burdens. I love that. And I've been working with angels now for a while, and it really is such a comfort to know that the divine is available to everybody. And all you have to do is to ask. Let's do at least one more here. Okay. Okay, sensitivity. We've been talking a lot about sensitives. This is from Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So I suspect if you've been attracted to these videos, you are a sensitive or perhaps even a full-blown medium, a psychic. So be gentle. Be gentle to yourself and listen to your inner voice, because your gut's never wrong. Okay, so that's the message for this evening. I hope someone is receiving exactly the right information, exactly the right support that they need right now. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow's our last day of hosting the Archangels, and tomorrow morning I have a class, an empath class. And so I won't be doing the 10:30 a.m. I'll be doing the 6:30 only, and then at 10:30 I'll be sending the Archangels off. I know some of you have already indicated you'd like to host the Archangels next. If you would like to host the Archangels, they will rest for 5 days, and then they will arrive at your home Saturday, Friday, June the 30th at 10:30 p.m. And you can repeat the process. No, you don't have to be live on Facebook. This is unusual. It's just, this is what they asked me to do. So, and no, your hair isn't going to turn purple. I promise it won't. So anyway, I hope that you've had a good day, and I'm so pleased that you were able to join us. These videos will be posted if you want to watch them again. Either here on YouTube. If you've gotten something out of them, give me a thumbs up or some sort of an emotion. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and or follow me on Facebook. Have a lovely evening. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you at 6:30 tomorrow. That would be Saturday. Have a great evening. Thanks.